Hello, welcome back to the Chilled Society. I'm Hannah.
Hi, it's me, Katie.
We have a guest today.
Hello, I'm Andy Dutko. I'm a teacher. You're
Woohoo.
welcome.
Woohoo!
Thanks.
Okay.
No, go
No,
ahead.
you go.
I was just saying, all right, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just
I have
gonna
this
say,
impact on people. It's what happens. They don't know what to say. Right?
I was just gonna say, I'm like anxious. I keep saying it. I don't know why, but I am. I shouldn't be, because you are a teacher.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I shouldn't be.
Listen, but it's love. It's love. Everything's great.
I think it's because, as I've said already in private conversation, not here, I think it's because I'm an actual, like, kind of adult now. Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 22 on
That's
Thursday.
not a kind of adult. That's an adult, ma'am.
Yeah. Ma'am.
Young adult? I don't know.
When in doubt, ma'am.
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 Like, I'm 22 on Thursday. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like
We're
it.
gonna be the same age for a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm older.
Yeah. Yep, you are.
I'm still finding that adult moments, though. There are
Yeah.
some moments that are not. It's no bueno, but
That-
it's okay.
yeah.
You know.
That's, yeah. I feel
Fair.
that. Fair.
Mhm.
Fair.
Yeah.
Don't be pressing stuff, Hannah. Okay.
Press everything.
No, I'm not pressing everything. So I wrote stuff down, don't know where to go now. Because I'm like, how do I talk?
Okay,
How do
I'll
I
start
do
it out.
things?
Okay.
He was my favorite teacher of all time.
Valid.
Yeah. Made me cry at graduation.
Oh. Aw. Katie.
Stop it.
I've done that before too, yeah.
Yeah.
Also valid.
The best potato.
Oh.
The best potato.
I don't think the Spotify peoples know. Or the listeners.
Potato.
Yeah, that was my nickname.
It
Senior
wa-
year.
It was.
That's literally how you talked about yourself all the time.
It was.
I was literally, I'm a potato. That's just what I am.
Just,
Guys.
yeah. I was not a good person in high school. I'm just putting that out there.
Oh my god.
I was not, because I know I was not nice to a lot of people. And that, so I'm sorry.
That's your fault? Listen, that is not just your fault. That
No,
is
high
a
school-
variety of different reasons.
High school is a mess.
That
Yeah.
students start reacting in certain
Yeah.
ways and they say things. It is all because
Yeah.
of a variety of different things. It is not necessarily completely your personality. Some people just have to have that moment to be able to feel confident. So don't destroy yourself because of that, because it could have been other things.
Yeah.
And some things you don't even like mentally know that it's like taking you down, and then you're like, oof,
Yeah.
Yeah.
woof, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so I got you. It's okay. It's okay.
Because, like, I look back on it sometimes and I'm like, oh, I was like that? Ew. Like, it's just bad. It's been like 6 years since I was a junior in high school, so it,
I think my entire career in high school, I was just like, oh, Katie, what are you doing? Stop it.
Yeah.
That was so constant. Just, ugh.
Me too. Me too. The main reason I say I was a horrible person in high school is because I was so adamant I was not anything else other than an alto too. I was so adamant. I was like, no, I am an alto too. Nothing is stopping me. Yep.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I went to music school for a semester. And then I did lessons with my favorite this.
Wait, I got it.
Perfect.
Feel free to use that multiple times. It's fine. I'm
I'm
full of
ex-
other sound effects. I got you.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
excited.
Anyway, back to you. So,
I learned Audacity while I was in school, so I can cut things, I can paste things.
that's good. That's good.
I can do it.
Stagecraft 101, part of my class. So good.
I don't know. I was going somewhere with that. It's gone. It's out of
Favorite
my brain.
substitute teacher,
Oh,
not an altitude?
what? Not an altitude. You're right. Favorite substitute teacher. I had lessons with her, and now here I am. I don't know what I am still. I'm here though, and I know
Same.
I'm not adamant anymore that I'm an alto too. No more. No more.
I hear you.
So how have you been? It's been forever.
I've been doing pretty good.
Good.
You know, sometimes I'm exhausted, and by sometimes I mean like multiple times. But at the same time, I'm still happy, and I'm still peppy, and I'm still bubbly because life's too short to not be. I mean,
Yeah,
you can
that's
have all
fair.
of your own feels, but ultimately, in the end, you still gotta smile somewhere. You still have to laugh sometime. You know, like, I have a bumper sticker that's in my office because I don't believe in putting them on cars. Because that's just, I can't.
That's valid.
It's a problem.
That's
For,
so
like, I
fair.
can't stand it. But basically, it says if you see somebody without a smile, give them one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah,
I like that.
you know,
That's nice.
I like
you
that.
just smile. You know, it happens.
I like that.
Pan to the camera. You're welcome.
Yes. What about you, Katie? Would
How
you
have I
like
been?
or anything?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm here.
How I've been
Yeah.
vibing, right?
I got the concert tickets to Monsta X.
Yes.
Which I'm excited for.
Yes.
You have no clue. It's fine.
With K-pop. We
K-pop.
we listen to
We love-
K-pop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
I haven't gotten into that in my pop rock metal class, but let me tell you.
It's
So good.
it's great, and it's gonna be Hannah's first K-pop
It
concert,
is.
which
I'm excited.
yes.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
They're a different breed.
I know.
A
I know.
concert of
Yes.
people?
Yes.
Like,
Both?
like
All of the
you're
above.
just
Yeah.
like the way the performers are, just no.
How did
All
you
of
see
the
the video I sent you on TikTok
Yes.
of the DJ?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's one of the people in Monsta X, and I'm like, I hope he does that at a concert.
Good. Good. There's one person that I work with that you were friends with
Mm.
that I know listens to at least twice the K-pop girl group, as far as I know, because her and I have talked about it.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else she listens to. I don't like name dropping people on here.
Okay,
If I
yeah, you're
don't-
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
But-
that's good. Mm-hmm.
I like, especially if I know they wouldn't be like, I don't know for sure if they'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
one of the reasons why I dropped like Jaden's name, because I know Jaden doesn't care
Mhm.
and Jaden listens to this.
It's
So
because it's Jaden.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you know, supportive. Fantastic.
but I
Yeah.
know she listens to at least one K-pop group, so I've talked to her about it before.
Okay. Okay.
That's all I've got for connection with K-pop.
We were just talking about like boy bands in general.
Mhm.
Oh.
And talking about like how in the 80s it shifts over to the 90s, like teen pop shifts over into this boy band era time.
Mhm.
And I started playing some very cringeworthy boy bands, and including a girl band that was trying to be a boy band. And I didn't,
Oh.
and I didn't realize that until later, where I was like, this is like they were like, no, I want to, like, we want all the same things as a boy band, but we're just girls, and it's fine. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I wouldn't have noticed it when I was younger, like in 7th grade, but like reflecting on it now, I'm going, they literally were just like, no, you don't understand. Like, I should be able to talk about everything that a boy band should talk about. And I was like, way to go. There you go.
Yeah.
And
Good.
so, like, teaching that class, sometimes I reflect back to myself and I go, woof. But other times I'm like, okay. So I asked them a list. I was like, name as many boy bands as you could. And so, like, they started going off on certain ones. And then they brought up, you know, like, different groups. And I was like, oh, okay. This is exciting. So, you know, talking about, you know, Korean pop, because there's so many different types and styles there.
Yep.
But even then, like, is it a subgenre? So let's go to this question. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question because
Go
I asked the
ahead.
same thing. Okay, is boy band, girl band, is it teen pop, or is it a completely separate genre, or is it a subgenre of teen pop? Like,
Oh.
that's the question.
That's
the
a hard question.
Discuss.
That's a hard question.
I'm gonna sip my tea.
Oh. That is a very hard
I
question.
don't know.
Because I think it could be multiple.
Yeah.
It could be teen, and then
Part of me wants to say, like, sub
yeah.
genre of teen pop.
Yes.
I think.
Mhm. That's my camp.
Cause, cause, like, I don't know. I feel like older, like, boy bands and girl bands and a lot of, like, K-pop groups and stuff, like, you see them appealing more towards, like, a clean image, like, to teenagers, like,
Yeah.
more clean image. But then there's, like, I follow a girl group on TikTok called Boys World, and I think they talk about more, like, not scandalous topics, but they're not as, I'm trying to think of the word.
Not as clean.
It's gone.
Not as pure.
Yeah, like, I think they verge more on the side of, like, more focused on adults, or at least young adults.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it might be a teen pop subgenre,
Yeah.
for the most most part.
Yeah.
I think.
I agree.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I don't know. I just thought that'd be a fun question to discuss.
I think boy bands, girl bands, whatever, target teens more often than adults.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think the Jonas Brothers are technically a boy band, but like the Jonas Brothers, they totally appealed to teens. They were the first thing that popped in my head because boy band reminds me of Disney and Disney teen pop idols.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Classic moments.
I was a Hannah Montana stan for the longest time. It was bad. It was bad.
We all have our moments. It's okay. It's okay.
My best friend, which if he listens to this, he's gonna hate me. But when we were in like second grade, I had a Hannah Montana backpack, and he like punched it like every single day when I came to school because he hated her so much. He would just punch her. And I was like, will you stop punching my book bag? And he was like, no, and just kept going ham. Just
going full ham?
Yep.
Just like, no.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he tried to draw on it once as well, and I was like, get away from my book bag.
No.
We didn't talk for like 2 days, I'm pretty sure after that.
That crosses the line very far. There are too many things that could go on that you can grab from a classroom. Like, if it's crayon, you can get rid of that. But they grab
pen,
certain... No, thank you.
No.
No, thank you. Fine time.
Me accidentally dropping the name of the school is a sign of my flow of conscious just going.
Yeah.
And my mouth going before my brain.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. I have 2 brain cells and they're fighting against each other all the time. Like they're just arguing for who gets to talk.
I feel like there has to be more than 2
to
make the other
definitely
things capable, but you do you.
But they're in the background.
Yeah.
The background?
Yeah.
They're the people swaying like...
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
like, hey guys, what's up? No, it's to the left. No, to the right. I wasn't sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then your marching band self is going left, right, like...
Yes. Oh.
I'm sorry, I just went there. Okay, go ahead.
It's okay.
You both look at me like I'm...
I don't know.
I'm
we don't know who's
do you
leading
have a topic?
We don't know
Do
who's
You
leading,
had
but it's
questions
fine.
written down.
I know, I would just had general stuff written
Continue.
down.
It's fine.
Well, now I just can't talk.
If I had a
fine.
nickel, every time, I had to turn the conversation around. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Oh my god, it's gone.
That's good.
It's all gone.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
My
time
brain's-
to talk about musicals then.
Oh god.
What's your favorite musical?
This is such a hard question. I hate that
Alright,
question.
Top
but-
3.
Top 3.
Top 3. Top
Let's go.
3. Oh, there's so many. Okay, this is the thing. Whenever people ask me questions kind of like that, I go, it depends. Am I performing in it? Am I directing it? Am I just listening to it?
Okay.
Am I
Fair.
watching it? Those are all different things. However,
That's
I will answer your question, but I just have to get that off my
Okay.
chest. Okay. So, I absolutely love A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. I've loved it. I've loved it since I was in school, and that's got to be the main reason why. And then I revived my role later on in life, and it was fantastic, so I love that.
Okay.
I used to be obsessed with Into the Woods before it blew up even crazier.
That's fair.
So I was obsessed with that for a while. And then, I'm basic, but I love Waitress.
Oh,
It's
okay.
so
okay.
good. It's so funny.
Okay.
I laugh every single time, and I'm like, this is fantastic. Shows I want to see, though, I do need to see Beetlejuice, because the Tony performance, so good. It was so good. It was so... I loved it so much. And I want to see Hadestown because of their Tony performance. It was so cool. So I also want to see that right now. But, there's other shows to come.
Yeah. I've
And
only
then
seen one song from that. So.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't hate you. It's fine.
Okay, that's good.
Everything's fine.
Don't worry. Don't worry. But yeah, no. I would say those are probably my top musicals. But there's so many songs. And I just, And if I was performing... That's another story.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Like, if I was performing, it would be different, Like,
Yeah.
what style, what role would you fit? And you fit really well here, but, you wouldn't say it's your favorite show. But, I would kill that role.
Yeah.
If I could be Edna Turnblatt, okay, from Hairspray,
Yeah.
I would be happy. I'd be set. Everything would be fine. Dream role right there. Don't care. And it's just fun. It
Yeah.
just would be ridiculous,
Yeah.
but at the same time, so fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I get that.
I feel like, I don't know, based off what I see, like, online, I feel like whenever people talk about, like, more, like, popular leading musicals, I feel like they always forget Hairspray. Because I feel like that is a little bit more popular than, like, some of the other ones.
mhm.
And I feel like it's underrated in terms of, like, more popular musicals. To me, personally. I like Hairspray.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Music? Good.
Listen, my
Can't
students,
stop the beat.
my students love Hairspray.
It's
They
good.
love it, and I'm like, I don't blame you. I love it too. So good.
It's good.
Mhm.
Do you have a favorite musical? Or,
6.
okay,
I like.
valid.
Mm.
I'm just saying valid.
Mhm. Is it because of TikTok? Is that how you figured
No.
it out? Okay, good.
No.
I'm proud of you. Thank you.
I found it before TikTok. It's so good. I like the songs. I like the premise.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so good, and I want to see it. I want to go see it.
Mhm.
Let's go.
I've seen Rent, which still remains my favorite musical. It's been my favorite musical since I was like 14, which is probably not the age you should see Rent, maybe. I don't know, but love Rent. I think I've seen The Lion King as well, which wasn't bad. I don't remember it well, though.
We all have our regrets. That's my opinion about the Lion King musical. I'm just saying. But
From what I remember, it wasn't bad, but I was like 10,
Like-
and I wasn't like super into musicals, so I don't,
mhm.
like, it was fun. I remember I had fun, but I don't remember anything else besides that.
Yeah.
Like, it's decent.
Yeah.
You know? There's other shows that would definitely, like, if you're going to show somebody the first time, I
Mhm.
wouldn't show them that.
Yeah.
But, like, if you had a child, even then, I would be, because they would be confused with all the puppetry and everything, and being like, that's not really Simba. And it's like, no, it really is. It's just a kid. But they're pretending to be Simba. I don't understand. Okay, it's fine. You know how
Yeah.
you pretend to be a cowboy?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. Meow. But no, it's, you know, so, I
Yeah.
get it.
And what was I gonna say? No, it's gone. This happens to me a lot. I have a thought. Gone.
So you mentioned Rent.
Yes.
And you went to Lion King.
Yes.
Were you talking about other shows that you'd seen?
I think I'm thinking of plays because we've seen so many.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
I just my brain is
Mhm.
going to plays because I'm like, Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. That's not a musical. That's a play.
No.
Yeah.
That's a play. Saw that in New York. That was fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was. It
Had
was
a good time.
It was a time.
It was. It was a time.
Oh my gosh, I had to add Fun Home to my list. Oh,
Fun
Fun
Home is
Home
good.
is such a good
It's good.
musical.
I've never heard of it.
I love.
Oh.
You need to fix it in one, Tony.
Okay.
And it's so good.
Okay.
You're welcome.
It is good.
Fantastic. Highly recommend. Yeah, add it to the list. Okay, thanks.
Go for it.
Okay, thanks. Fun Home.
Oh,
so
God.
good.
Oh, Dustin, his first introduction to musicals was Rent because we watched the live one that happened on NBC or whatever it was.
Oh,
It had
yeah,
Valentina.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was on NBC, but that was Dustin's first introduction to musicals, like, at all.
Mhm.
And all he got to see was all of us just crying. That was all he witnessed,
Oh,
was just all
no.
of us crying. And he had no idea what was happening. He was like, I don't understand.
Mhm.
Like, what just happened? Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Listen, that whole situation with the live action of it, I don't even know, but I also go, yep, that's theater. They got to make it work, and they certainly did. And I think it was
Yeah.
smart. And I don't care if people were like, it's not live. Yes, it literally was live.
Yeah.
That's why that recording exists. And then they still did a live version near the end of it
Mm-hmm.
because of what happened. Because they still had to have a recording, so they
Yeah.
had to still do it live in front of a different audience
Mhm.
with him. And they set it up, you know, to try to make it sure that it was shot. I mean, it kind of was awkward where it was a zooming in moment. It was like where he's standing there like, oh, you know, but
Yeah.
but it was good though.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't mind it one bit. Didn't mind it one bit. Oh,
Same.
can we go back to quarantine though for a moment? Okay?
Yes.
You're welcome. Because I loved the fact that all of a sudden during quarantine, everyone in theater is like, hey, we're going to put out this production. Everybody, it's going to premiere at this time. Feel free to watch it on YouTube or sometimes on like NBC or
Yeah.
sometimes everywhere else. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
Like,
I was fully immersed. Like when Andrew Lloyd Webber's like, we got to fix this. I was like, yes, we do, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and watch this. Fine. Phantom of the Opera with my grandma? Absolutely. I was in. I was having a grand time. I loved it. I mean, I know there were a lot of other things going on in the world, but at that moment, like, I was, like, bonding with my grandmother at that time, just talking about things and watching the show and getting anticipated, like, excited for the week to be able to see that show. I just thought that was so cool. And there was even more of a bonding experience that happened, not just in theater, but, like, for being with her during that time. And just, I love that. I don't know. It was crazy. We talked about it in school the other day about, you know, what was your experiences like? And, you know, of course, most of the students were like, no. And I was, you know, I'm a teacher, so it was also very different for me in my perspective. And I was devastated for the simple fact of we were supposed to do our show, and the show canceled. Literally, like, it was the day before show week. And, we were about to do the show, so... You know, heart died for all of them and for all of us, for all the work that we did and everything like that. And then to think about the reality of it, then I didn't get to actually do another show until this year, live in front of an audience. Whew, that's so long ago, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's what you think. But,
yeah, like, it literally does not feel like 2020 was 2 years ago. Like,
I know.
I still feel like it was like,
like it just happened. Yeah. But it lasted forever.
Yeah. It's insane to me. Time is not real.
No,
Time has not been real since, like, the end of 2020.
No. No, it has not.
I don't know.
It's all a fever dream.
It's a fever dream.
All a fever dream.
Okay.
Cursed musical point. The Tumblr trifecta of musicals. Do you know what the Tumblr trifecta is? Be More Chill.
Okay.
Dear Evan Hansen.
Okay.
Heathers.
Okay.
The Tumblr trifecta.
Alright.
Because that's where I found all three of those musicals. I did not know Be More Chill was based off a book that I have over on my bookshelf until literally like 4 months ago.
Oh, really?
I did not know it was based on a book.
Okay.
Which, I haven't read the book, so I just have it. It's one of the ones I'm going to get to because I like the author, but no idea. No idea it was based on the book.
Good musical.
Dear Evan Hansen has its own quirks. Like the movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
I also have not, but I know that Ben Platt does not look like a high schooler. They tried.
Okay, here's the thing. They tried. Here's the thing.
Kim Tart, like, is what's going on right now.
No, here's the thing. If you look at any movie,
yes,
none of the people look like they're in high school.
I mean,
ever.
Yeah, that's fair.
They all look like they're 26.
That's fair.
Like,
that's fair. But I don't know. Remember how we talked about Pretty Little Liars last week?
Yeah.
The one girl that was on the show. Can't think of her name right now. Bianca Lawson. She was like 40, playing a 16-year-old.
I don't...
Like, that's insane to me.
Is that the girl that played Maya?
Yes?
Emily's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot her.
But yeah,
character's
I
name.
just don't know why they don't cast actual high schoolers.
Yeah.
Or like people that are 18 or 19.
Ben Platt is also not 40. I'm just putting that out there. I knew he was younger than 30, but I didn't know how old. He's 28. So, I mean, he's closer, but, like, he did not look like a high schooler. I just felt so bad because I just saw people clowning on him on Twitter. And I was like, oh no, Ben Platt.
Well, if it was, like, when he first started and he played the role, in the theater you can make it work that way. But in a movie, with the fact of how things are shot and how it gets so close to your face and all these other different things, like, that's a part of the challenge of it.
Yeah.
But... I mean, do I blame him for creating the show and being able to say things and then he's like, I'm going to be the lead? No.
No.
He has every right to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
100%.
But at the same time, you know?
You're so close yet so far.
With that show, I had a great time because we saw the show on a field trip. And my favorite was some of the students who came over to me and they were just like, I hate the main character, yet I love him. I'm crying because I cannot understand why I hate him so much, but I love him at the same time. So we of course sit and, digest that. We talk about it, and then they go, okay, that makes so much sense for why I can feel two emotions at once. I said, yes, that's exactly what should happen. At intermission, the tears, the everything, like, people were, like, so upset, but then they were so happy, but they were not. But they were like, it's all a lie, I was like, spoiler. But like, you're welcome. I don't know how you want to view that as a spoiler, but you're welcome. You're welcome.
Like, I don't know. Because I know a lot of people look at the Tumblr trifecta as not good. Which I can kind of see, like, in retrospect, how people are like, why did we hype these up so much? But, like, I don't know. Like, being able to feel two emotions for a character, like, signifies, because I was a writing major, so here's my writing soapbox, kind of signifies, like, a little bit of a good character, in a sense, that you can feel so many different things for him, and, I don't know. You feel so many different things about all these characters, and then, I don't know. It's just, it's a sign of good writing instead of just being like, I hate this character all the time, they're awful. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I just, like... Heather's also is based on source material. I did know that one. That's based on a movie. I knew that.
Yeah.
Going to that topic. Heather's was my favorite for so long.
You wanted to do it in high school. I remember that conversation.
Not necessarily in high school, because I knew it was not appropriate, but
I just remember
I wanted to do it at some point.
They still talk about it right now, and I'm like, no.
I remember
never gonna happen.
Anything goes. We were walking up the hallway, and you're like, Heather's. And I was just like, yeah, okay. And you're like, we should do it. And I was just like, that's a choice.
I don't know. Listen, I said stupid things when I was like 16. It's okay.
As I said, the environment in which you, all around you, crazy. May I ask, on that list, would you also include the prom? Because I feel like that is also a part of the same general time of when all those started, like, going,
Yeah. I also kind of... It's bigger than Tumblr, but I saw it so much on there that I'm gonna include it. Hamilton. Hamilton was on Tumblr. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
It was, like...
Well, it was just in general everywhere.
Yeah. And, like, I could not go, like, 3 scrolls down my homepage on Tumblr without seeing a Hamilton gif. Or something about Hamilton. Or this fanfic is a crossover with Hamilton. Like, it was all Hamilton everywhere. And it's so good.
I'm drowning.
So much Hamilton. Just everywhere.
I still haven't seen Hamilton.
Neither have I. Neither have I.
I got Hulu so I could watch it, and then I was like, or Disney Plus or whatever the heck it's on. And I was like, I don't want to watch it now. I don't want to.
I enjoyed the Disney Plus version, even though it might not sound the best, but I did. And I really did enjoy it, and then I watched it in person. I shouldn't have watched it in person. Because I clearly did not enjoy it nearly as much as the Disney Plus, which doesn't seem like it should make sense.
Yeah.
But in general, no, like, and the people who I was beside, they had seen it before, and they too also went, yeah, this wasn't really that great. And I'm going, oh no.
Was it because it was like a different cast?
I mean, of course it could be that, but I mean, like, in general, like, the whole vibe of the night was just awkward. The worst part, though, is I had that question if they substituted the George Washington, because I swear he switched ethnicities. That's how big it was, because we couldn't quite tell, because I was in the balcony up in the very back, but, like, I wasn't really sure if that's what happened, because that's what we both thought when we were driving home, and we both awkwardly brought it up, and we said, do you think that happened? I think this happened. Did you think this happened? Oh my god, thank you for bringing it up. Because, yeah. So I think that, that's a part of it. But, like, the George Washington part, I liked. Like, other things, I was like, no.
Yeah.
Throw it away. Which is
yeah.
sad, but it's okay. It's good. But in general, no. I would recommend the Disney Plus. I think you would enjoy it. It would be nice.
Well, now you have something else to add. Watching Hamilton on Disney Plus. So many things. I have not watched a musical in a very long time.
Get on it.
Throwing that out there. I know. I need to. I have like a whole list of stuff I want to watch. I just haven't.
Yeah.
I stick with the same, like, 5 when I feel like listening to musical songs. It's like Rent, Heathers, Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wicked. I've been reviving my love for Wicked recently. Just all of a sudden it's been coming up, like, you know, on Broadway. I'm like, okay, great. I love on Broadway. And I'm like, oh, Wicked? Haven't heard her in a while. And it's so good. 2003. She old, but she doing, you know? Like, she doing, she flying high, whatever way she needs to, you know?
Yeah.
Just like, you know, like, so proud. So proud.
Like, I don't know. Another musical that is incredibly popular. I understand why people don't like it, but, like, I don't know. I just, maybe it's a nostalgia because it was one of the first ones songs I heard from a musical, but the soundtrack, I like it. Well, and songs in general, but I'm thinking of the soundtrack in my head, which is why I said that. The songs in general, I like them.
Okay.
They're good. Defying Gravity, banger.
Mm-hmm.
Certified banger.
Okay.
Have you seen
I like the
Wicked?
book, too.
Oh, that's...
I read the book, and I was like... I read it after listening to the soundtrack, and I was like... It's so... Like, there's so much more source material, though, that they could pull from it if they really wanted to throw in even more into there, but I'm like, we don't have time for that. They don't have time for that. But it... So, like, the book... Also, applause. There you go.
I also own the book. I got it for free from the library when I was like 15. So I have the book. It's not here. It's at my parents. But I need to read it. I have so many things I need to read. Do I read?
So many things we have to watch.
So
we
many
have to
things
listen
to
to.
read.
We have to read.
Ugh.
Why can't we just be able to do all of that all the time?
I wish. God, I wish.
If I had a nickel. You know? Like, honestly. But,
I tried asking, like, all my friends last year. I was like, what do you think are some of the greatest albums of all time? I want to listen to some albums. Like, I want to make, like, a top 50 list and try to listen to all of them. Have not touched it. Have not touched it. So, sorry, Matt. Sorry, Jaden. Sorry, who else did I ask? Sorry, Theo. Sorry, Alex. I'm a bad person for not listening to your albums you recommended.
Absolute trash, she said. She said it here first. Trash.
And, like, I don't know. Like, and Jaden, I love you, Jaden, listens to weird music. Like, weird music.
I'm not shook.
Yeah, it's...
But at the same
shame.
time, proud.
Yeah. Like, hyperpop. All hyperpop. All the time. All the time. So, and I'm not a huge hyperpop person. I'm sorry I keep looking at you. This is like when we went out to dinner that one night. And we kept making eye contact as we were eating. This is exactly like that.
All the time, it's fine.
Because I just look over at you and we're just dead eye contact.
We had 2 separate tables?
No, we were sitting across from each other.
Well, you can look at each other in the eye when you're sitting there at a table. I'm doing it to you right now.
I know,
Like, it's fine.
I know.
Like, all of a sudden there's a side. No, like, no, you can do that.
No, we were sitting. Who
We
were
were
we
at a
with?
circle table. Like,
Oh, I know who we were with. Anyways,
Yeah.
just sitting across from each other, and we both just kind of looked up as we were eating food.
At the same time, every time, and just stared at each other. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know why.
Now I understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it would make Katie burst out laughter every time. I was scared you would like choke or something.
Oh, no,
like
it's
you were
fine.
just... Oh, there's a moment.
If potato chokes on a potato, it's not gonna go well. Listen,
Eh.
don't choke on a potato.
Please don't.
do it.
I still have that potato, by the way.
Do you really?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's good.
So good.
Good.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, I was gonna finish my thought about Jaden, and I can't remember what it was.
Hyperpop.
Jaden just listens to hyperpop all the time. Like, they played us a song called Whip. It's just whip sounds. Like, that's it. It's just whip sounds. With, like, a weird, like, vague EDM beat in the background.
It was...
It's a song. And, like, I don't mind most of Jaden's music, but some of it's weird. Like, Whip. Some of it's just weird.
Okay.
And, like, that's saying something, because I don't mind some hyperpop groups. 100 Gex, I like them. Whip, cannot do it. Cannot.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the night we were having the Christmas party?
Yes, that was the Christmas
And they
party.
were just like,
listen
listen
to
to
Whip.
this. It was like,
Yeah.
me and Sean were just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
What goes on?
Yeah, that was a night. That was a night.
Sean was so traumatized by that night.
What else did
I was
we
like,
play?
this is fine.
Nothing good. Nothing good
No.
came of that.
It was all meme stuff that was played that night.
Just as long as nobody breaks out the ukulele. That's where I go, oh, okay, it's fine. Like, we can stop now. Okay, I love and support people playing music and doing all these different things. Don't get me wrong. But when you pull out the ukulele, I'm like, no one asked for that. There's no reason you need to bring here. There's no reason you have to go, oh my god, this is my tenor. Like, I don't care that it's a tenor ukulele. It's fine. It can do what it needs to do. Or ukulele, whatever way you want to say it. I don't really care. It's a uke. It doesn't need to be here. I enjoy the sound of it, but I don't need it all the time. I'm like, could you just, and there's a different technique than guitar, and then somebody else brings out the guitar, and they're busting that out. You know what we used to do in parties?
Playing Wonderwall.
Use the player Wonderwall. Listen, not wrong. But like, everybody had a piano in their house, so like, someone played piano, and you just started doing that. Like, even then, that also was cringeworthy. Like, they used to hate that. So I'm like, basically everyone's like hating on musicians, but like they want their friends to be able to play on it all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really nice when we start the jam session. But in society now where it's like, hey, we're all jamming to this music, and then all of a sudden you bust out the real music.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, that's just too much of a vibe shift and I can't do it.
It's too much.
No.
Too much.
But meanwhile, like at my Christmas parties, oh my gosh, the caroling. We do we're doing an old-fashioned Christmas party. So, in other words, I'm playing piano and we caroling like crazy.
Good.
I'm passing out the caroling books. I'm like, all right, here we go. What you want? They're shouting out what they want, and I'm just there like, like a piano bar. But instead, I got to select all the music. And it's fantastic.
Yay.
It's fantastic. Sometimes at my house, I'll host karaoke. I call it old-fashioned karaoke, classic karaoke, where you literally, and it says in there, bring your sheet music. So you have to bring your music to my karaoke.
I support that. I love that, actually.
Yes.
It sounds fun.
But it needs to be in the right situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I had a thought coming off of Christmas carols. Oh, Courtney and I were talking about caroling and us coming back after graduating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. That made me think of that. Tambourine Noel.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever come back caroling? You're missing out, man.
Everyone can't see the face and the look of nope.
No, you missed out, man.
Nope.
It was an experience.
I think I went caroling. I didn't even go caroling because my senior year.
Yeah.
I didn't go caroling because I came in like halfway through the class, and then like somebody came in to grab something, and they're like, "Hey, we're still caroling through the halls," and I was like, "Okay, I'll just join for the last little bit."
Aw. Oh, Katie.
How that all happens.
Oh, no.
Yes. I'm hoping we can do that again sometime soon. Like where it's open to all the people. But,
yeah. I don't even know anyone there anymore.
What I love is the town is like, we need to carol. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, well, can you do all the carol? I'm like, I can't lead all the caroling in this town, number one. Number two.
Yeah.
No. Number three. No. It's like, I need enough pitch pipes, or I need enough people to go around. Like, you don't just have, I mean, if we had a moment in the town where we were all caroling, could you imagine if you're in your neighborhood and all of a sudden you just hear like 40 people walking through and starting to sing? Like, it'd be cool, but at the same time, it'd be scary. Because there's a mob of people just singing away, like being like, oh, they're going just look out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just a little too much. But then at the same time, they'd be like, I don't know this song. I'm like, happens all the time. That's why we practice our caroling.
Yeah.
It's not like we just got to the kids and we're like, we're going to sing carols. Like, it's not how it happens.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids don't know carols right now, or a lot of like classic carols. So then it's like, I have to teach them all the time. So when the town asks me things for like carols or for people to carol, I'm going, I can try, but I can't guarantee you that we're gonna come and that we're all gonna be able to be there. Like, if I haven't put it on my schedule since the beginning of the year, I can't promise it to you.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff. Even though I love what it does and it unites people, and don't get me wrong, it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to do a job.
Yeah.
And trying to get other things. It's not always that simple. But, so I'm hoping that we can, though, because I know that it really does make the alumni feel really good to come back and do that. So.
Then You have to go.
Okay.
You have to.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Darn.
Plan. Plan made. There we go.
All right. Just forced into stuff like.
I mean, you don't have to, but like you have to.
No, she clearly said she has to. You're welcome.
If Katie Wedge isn't there, is it actually any fun though?
Katie, you make everything fun. Don't make that face. You make everything fun. When the lights broke down during the show for Anything Goes, we just stood there saying egg to each other.
Egg.
You made it good.
I forgot
You made it
about
good.
that.
You made it good.
Yes.
It was great.
Yes.
That show.
I think about the lights going out a lot. And us
And
just
that's-
saying egg.
I always think about that show.
And as I chose the musical this year, that was a part of the reason. Because that is the one show that consistently, from most of my alumni, they tell me, like, that's their favorite show
Anything Goes?
that they did.
Aw.
And they bring that up. And I'm always like, yeah. So I need to do a show that's very similar to that. And that's what I did this year. And it was very well received by
That's good.
the town.
Good.
So it's cool.
I was gonna come, and then every single shift I had fell during the showtime.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, no, I need to go. And I can't call off because I work with someone that you are good friends with.
Mhm.
So, who is also my boss.
Mm,
So,
yeah, see, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that one? Yeah, no.
yeah.
Or as Katie would say, no.
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 But I wanted to come.
Good old
I'll
show.
come next year because I'm on early shifts now. So,
Okay.
it works.
Okay.
It works for me now.
Mhm.
Even if I become a manager, I'll still be working early, so it works. Everything's fine.
My head is just still stuck in the chaos that was Anything Goes. I
Oh,
loved that
Anything
show.
Goes.
That was such a good show.
I have two very specific things that I'm remembering, but I
Yeah.
cannot talk about them on the podcast.
Oh?
Good.
Yeah.
I remember.
They're not
But
bad.
Jaden jumping off
Yes.
is the funniest part every
Jaden.
time. Got it.
My mom talked about that. Anytime I mention Jaden, she's like, the one that jumped.
Jumped.
So I was like, yep, that's Jaden.
That's Jaden.
There it is.
The two things I have to mention are not bad, but I definitely they're gonna be a little weird.
That's okay. That's
So,
okay. Yeah,
I remember
Mhm.
right before, oh my god, it was before, I think, intermission, where we all had to go on stage to do the main song, Anything Goes,
Yeah.
with Mariah, and we had to change shoes. I'm so sorry. I had to change shoes from my flats to my tap shoes, and everyone, like, I had just been on stage, and then I had to go back and, like, try and get my shoes on, like, in 2 seconds, and run back out, and it was just like, everyone's like, are you okay? And I was like, shut up.
I
Get
forgot
my shoes
about
on.
the tap shoes.
Mhm.
I
And then-
forgot that was a
And you had
moment.
to run back out and be like, okay, we're perfectly fine.
Everything's great.
Like,
It's fine. I'm ready to sit. Here we go. Mhm.
and then the second thing about the show that I remember was
Oh God.
you remember the big thing, the backdrop?
Yeah.
I had to.
I didn't like that.
The
I
big
didn't
thing, the
like that.
backdrop.
Yeah, I don't know what that's leading up to. I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
But we had the backdrop and then the doors in front of it.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I had to carry books in one part of the show, and I had to go under the backdrop
Okay.
and then through the doors, and I was just like
Mm.
trying to carry the books, and I was just like, help.
Oh no. Oh, I thought that was gonna be so much worse. I was
Yes,
scared.
the hymn books. I forgot. Yes.
People were trying, like, running back and forth because they had to be on different sides.
Yes.
And people were like,
Yes.
here's the books. Here. I was like,
Oh,
I still
no.
have to, like, crawl under the thing. But okay.
Oh no.
It's great.
You just unlocked a memory of me.
Yes.
I cannot remember who the other person was, but two of us like hiding in the risers before we went out on stage to sing "Take Me Back to Manhattan." We were like hiding like behind the curtain in the risers or something.
Mhm.
Like I remember that. That's unlocked a memory.
The
Oh.
one practice
Oh.
where were you teaching the dance on the risers? Someone was teaching us the dance on the risers.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. It was you or the other human.
Mhm.
I don't want to say her name.
Yeah.
And we had to be sexy, and I was like, can't be sexy, I'm a potato. I can't
I
do it.
remember that now.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my god.
And we were like, weren't
No.
we missing like half the cast at that point in time because they were all like
Yes.
doing something else?
No, they were all. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. I remember that
Yep.
exactly.
And I was like, I can't do it.
I was like, there's no such thing. Listen, of all the things, a potato is clearly the sexiest of all. Okay, it can be anything. It can be a French fry. It could be a tater tot. It could be mashed. It could be fried. It could be
hash
home fried.
browns.
It could be hash brown. It could be so many. I went on a tangent
Yeah.
with you, and I was like, so choose one and figure out which one's sexy.
And then-
Okay,
and then
you,
later-
and you had to do it.
Later on, same practice, someone else had said they couldn't do it because they were also a potato, and you're like, no, there's only one potato, and it's Katie Wedge. It's like,
Yes.
there it is.
It was literally you go. Mm-hmm.
Oh no. What was it? No, it's gone. Oh, the O.J. Simpson is guilty signs
Oh my
everywhere.
God. Oh my god. I remember
forgot
this.
about those.
Oh.
I think about that a lot.
I remember
as well.
Jaden
I have
going
a
on
photo on
I
my
remember
Snapchat
Jaden
of that.
on the whiteboard before the show be like, now listen, people.
They had the whole thing written out, a whole map.
I walked in like midway and I was like, what is happening? And they were just like, he's guilty. And I was like,
Okay, sweet.
I didn't know what I
What?
walked into, but okay.
Oh,
And-
I think about that
During
a lot.
musical, the human that helped direct, she, what was the song? The song she would play, her and Jaden would play, from, what is the, oh my god. Do you know the tune, oh my god, the tune from the, do you remember the creepy guy in the,
There's a lot going on, and I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a little nervous. I'm a
It's
little
all Looney
scared.
Tunes. Oh my god. Oh my
Looney
god.
Tunes.
Animaniacs?
No, you remember the girl with pink hair? It's a show. Girl with pink hair, I think on Nickelodeon.
Oh, hold on.
And
Hold
it
on.
was, it's
Oh,
you remember?
Lazy Town?
Yes!
Lazy Town.
Oh my god!
This is going in the direction of We Are Number One being
Yes!
nice.
Yes.
Of course it is.
It's just, we are number one. And almost every day when I came in, that would just be playing. Those two would be playing that, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It got to the point when I would be singing it on the way out.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
that was
this is
in a-
unlocking a lot of
that was-
memories I did not remember having.
Huh.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
I
And
feel
it's
like-
fine.
Oh, I don't know. We were throwing candles, like fake candles, up into the rafters and going, another one. I don't know.
What?
If you, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if you knew about that. Obviously, you did not. They all fell
Oh,
back
when
down.
you were trying to do your seance?
Oh no, not
Oh,
that.
okay.
No, but
No.
I'm never getting yelled at for that. Or
Yes,
like,
no.
Like, you gotta go.
I was like, you're leaving. You gotta fix this.
No. No, we would because it was during Cinderella. Because I was
Mhm.
It was always whenever like the main actors were working on something. It was me, Jaden, the person that played the queen, and a couple other of the crew members, and we would just go another one and just throw candles. I don't know why. I don't know why it was so funny.
Do you
I
remember
remember that
this
box
thing?
of candles, actually, now that you're saying it.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it was just dwindling and
It
stopped
was-
because we just kept throwing them.
Do you remember during Anything Goes, people would just walk by and just do this?
Yeah, I still think about that. It was, yeah, I don't know. That was also because of Jaden. Jaden started a lot of things.
Oh, Jaden.
Jaden started a lot of things.
I also remember during the after party in the cafeteria, one of the ceiling tiles broke, or the light or something. You remember this?
I cannot discuss whether I remember this or not.
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember
Wink,
this.
nudge, nudge.
I don't because I think I was sulking in the corner for some reason.
Okay, we
I
were
don't know.
playing-
That sounds
Oh,
about
no,
right.
it
for me.
So I don't remember this at all, but I think Katie has something to say.
So during the after party for the cast, we were playing volleyball originally in the cafeteria. Bad idea.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we chose there.
We did not make good decisions in high school, Katie.
But I don't remember who broke it. It was one of two people. I don't remember which one it was. But then they were just like, oops. And it was just like, yeah, oops, that just broke. Like, and
Did
then
it break or did they just bounce it off of it?
I remember,
I think it just bounced. I don't think it broke.
I don't know. Something got hit. And then I think you were like, okay, time to move it out of here. Like, gotta go.
Yeah.
And so we went to the gym and started playing.
I think it just bounced off of it. I remember
Which is
this
literally
now.
what I said the first time, but everyone said no, I'm too lazy. I'm like, there's, what, maybe 25 steps from here to the
Yeah, you gotta
gym?
go down the stairs and it's right there. Like,
No, I think it just bounced off. I don't think it broke.
okay.
I think.
I just remember something happening and then we had to move to the gym.
I was like sulking over my little ramen bowl for some reason. The bowls that we got at
The ramen bowl.
I was like
The
sulking over
Euro
it for some
ramen.
reason.
Oh, so good.
We had so much ramen. That was unhealthy.
So much.
There was so much.
I never ate ramen.
We went. I swear to God, we probably went through like 520. Not. Do they come in 24 packs? I don't know.
Yeah.
We went
No,
through
we
like
didn't. No, the 12 packs.
12 packs.
Yes.
Yeah. We went through like 5
or 10
12
packs.
Like,
Really, you couldn't find the 12 pack unless you got to the right places, and I knew the right places to get them. You're welcome.
We went through too much ramen.
It was, yeah, y'all were eating a lot of ramen.
We went through too much ramen. The practice
Which
room
was
just smelled like ramen.
Which
like,
was such a fun cast gift for me. I was like, guys, everyone's getting ramen. And everyone was like, ah!
Yeah, it was great. Ramen.
And people love those bowls. And some people still use them. They tell me about
Oh
it.
yeah, I still have mine.
You still have yours?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I didn't get one of those. I got the potato and then
Yeah.
the teddy bear with the life.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Mm,
I
still
that.
have both
with
of
the
them.
preserver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I also think about going back to Cinderella, the curtain breaking, the Bend It Like Beckham incident, as we refer to it, which is not Bend It Like Beckham at all. It was not soccer. It was not David Beckham, but we called it that. I don't know why.
Didn't Dustin get mad at you last week
Yes.
for mentioning that?
He was like, "Do you guys even know what Beckham, like Bend It Like Beckham means?" Like, no. No. We were 15, 16 to 17-year-old theater kids. Of course we had no idea what that meant. like, of course we
Let's
had
get
no
it right.
idea.
What's wrong with you? Oh my gosh.
Like,
That's funny.
isn't it like, wait, isn't it a movie? Is that a movie as well? Like,
I am not going to educate you. I am done with that. You have your diploma.
yeah.
Everything is
We're
It
all
is a
fine.
adults.
movie. It is a movie.
It is a movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
What was
It's a
the-
romantic sports comedy.
I just,
Yes. It's, yeah. Mm-hmm,
I had a thing
But
on
there's
last one.
But there's a thing also, but I'm not going into it. I don't have time.
No, that's fair.
What was, oh my gosh, during rehearsals for
Uh-huh.
Anything Goes, who was you held up a picture of somebody.
Oh, Heather Small.
Oh my god.
I love
remember
Heather
that.
Small.
What about that?
Who doesn't love Heather Small? Listen,
forgot
what have
about
you
that.
done today to make you feel proud? That is the question.
I forgot
What
about
have you
that.
done to
It
make
just
me
got unlocked.
proud? That was less than 10 seconds. Don't worry, you can use that. I mean, the best. Reference, shout out to Miranda. If you've never seen it on the BBC, you need to watch that show. And that's where I get it from, and that's also because of my friend, so you're welcome. The
Good.
mutual friend.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that so good. But no, and it's true though. Like, what have you done today to make you feel proud? Like, if you can do that, everything goes well. I think that goes kind of well with my bumper's degree, you know. But like
Yeah.
that in particular, like that, I just went, oh my god, that's so fun to do. And then having the stick, and I'm like, okay, listen, kids, you know, then jam into that music. Good times.
Good.
Good times.
Rehearsals?
Good old Heather Small.
Yeah. You're
need-
unlocking memories.
I need to know if you remember this. So,
Why is
I'm
that
just
so
gonna-
ominous?
I'm just gonna continue talking about Anything Goes, because it was a great time.
It's just all anything goes.
No, there's two things I need to know.
This
I hope-
podcast is perfect.
Well,
There's two things
one
I
of
need
them
to
is
know.
not the rumor, right?
Rumor.
Because that's one of the
No.
things I'm mentioning after this.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I'm glad you
So there was
remember.
a day in rehearsals, where most of the cast was not there.
Yeah.
There was like maybe 7 of us, maybe. And
Yeah.
we were rehearsing, I think it was the wedding scene. Do you remember the wedding scene?
Yeah.
Okay. And,
Yeah. Oh
like,
gosh.
only, like, the understudies were there. So, and, like, even some of them were missing. So we all were playing different characters, and, like, 4 characters at once. You remember that?
I remember Jaden. I think
Now
like
I
Jaden
do.
was running
Yes.
around.
Yes.
I ate a flounder. I think about that a lot.
Oh,
Eat a flower. Yes.
oh my god.
Good times.
I remember that rehearsal being such a mess, but so
I
much
eated
fun.
A flower.
I ate the
I
flounder.
ate the flower.
It was so chaotic, and I just remember oh my god, oh my god.
Are you okay? Do you need to talk about
Is there
that?
too much flooding back to you? Are you
Yeah,
okay?
there is.
Do you need some water? Do you need something? Are you
No,
sure?
there was,
We'll be back after this short commercial break.
oh my
Do you
god,
ever go?
there was somebody dressed in, I think it was Japanese clothing, and they
Yes.
were like pretending to be somebody else or whatever the heck, and they were supposed to be, what was it? They were supposed to be getting married or something?
I don't even remember.
Yes, yes.
I just had to go with
Something like that.
Well, he fell in love. Like, she's supposed to get married to somebody else, but he's in love with her.
It was,
Yes. Yes. Yes, you're right. But they had to dress up as them. Yes.
it was,
But the gangsters also dressed up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they had to go up. So they
it was
It
so
was the whole,
chaotic.
it was the
they
whole
win all
thing.
their clothes. Remember in poker?
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I also remember during our rehearsals, we ended up dancing and it was not in the scene. Do you remember that?
No. No. I remember someone doing the Macarena during Cinderella.
No.
Who I'm not
We
going
do
to
not
mention.
talk about that.
Who I'm not going to
We
mention.
do not talk about that because that is something that has plagued me
Oh no.
for way too long.
Oh, no,
every
I'm so
time.
Sorry.
And even this year, it randomly happened in rehearsal.
Oh,
and I was like,
yes.
stop.
Oh, no.
Everybody just stop.
Oh,
I
no.
couldn't stand it.
Oh, I'm so sorry for bringing up a cursed memory.
No, that was not welcome here.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I think about that
Right.
a lot.
Macarena.
Yeah. No, that specific person doing it during
Oh.
Cinderella.
It was really funny, though. Like, I was not happy as the director watching that going on.
Was it during
But
the
at the same
actual
time-
show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the last
Yes.
day.
Yes.
It was the last day.
I was so angry.
I remember. I
And
remember. Oh.
it was not a time. But at the same time, I was like, it's hilarious. But it's not right.
You said, oh my gosh, the gays weren't invented until like the 1960s or something? Do you
What?
remember this?
What?
What?
I think it even goes because who was it? I think it was Jaden.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you don't even need to finish the sentence. That makes sense.
What did I said this? Is that what you're saying? No, I did not.
Yes, because Jaden was just like, I think it was Jaden. It was just like, wait, can I play a gay character? And you're like, the gays weren't invented then. It's like they weren't invented until the 1960s. It was like,
Right.
I remember
Right.
that.
I don't remember that at all. But like,
I don't know if you were there or not.
that interaction with Jaden, like that tracks. Like I could see Jaden saying
I
that.
could see that saying that, and I would say that very quickly. I was like, no, wasn't then. Wasn't
Yeah.
a thing yet. And like,
Yeah.
I just moved
It was
on.
like, it was in passing.
It was,
Because I think it was Jaden that was just like, can I, and you're like, no.
I was like, no,
mm-mm,
no.
They weren't,
No,
nope,
it doesn't,
weren't around.
doesn't make sense right now.
And it was just like, okay.
Great.
We have to wait for the liberation movements. You just, no, I think that's what I was trying to say. I said it exactly like that. I can tell, because I don't have time. I have to keep doing things, and you're gonna ask me a silly question right now. Doesn't make sense. No.
They weren't invented.
No.
It's fine.
How does that
They
fit?
weren't
They weren't invented.
Didn't exist. Right then, sorry.
Yeah, I
Just
just
for
remember
the
that.
specific like period of time. Just they weren't there.
I found it so funny. I was like,
Oh my god, you're unlocking a lot of memories
Yeah.
for me right now.
I just unlocked a lot of my own memories.
This is making me realize I've blocked out a lot of high school.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
I blocked
Alright.
out a lot of things. Thank you for that.
Alright.
Because-
The second thing I wanted to ask
Yes.
is that stain still there from, you remember acapella, the class.
Mm-hmm.
And when I bottle flipped my Gatorade off the stage, is that stain still there
Okay.
on the carpet?
No, it is not there
Oh,
anymore.
good.
Because it's been flooded more than once from rainwater. So,
my God. That's not
so
good.
us cleaning out because of all like the saturation everywhere.
Mm.
Like, you know, so it's been cleaned out from that.
That's good.
So yes.
Not good that it's
I
fun.
do
Good
forget.
that it's
I
fun.
did forget about that, and I was like, Katie.
You were so mad.
I was so mad
'Cause
because I was like, everyone's gonna yell at me. Everyone's gonna blame
No,
me.
the thing was, is because you, I was like, I'm a bottle flip this, and you're like, do not do that. And I was like, I'm a bottle flip this. Beginning of class, or was it like
because
mid-class?
no one would stop bottle flipping back
I
then.
was like, I'm a bottle flip this.
Oh, that.
And it was like half a Gatorade, and I made sure it was tightened, and you're like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Did you make sure it was tight? And I was like, yeah, it's tightened, it's fine. I made sure it was tight. And then I bottle flipped it, and it still like spilled everywhere.
Literally.
So literally everyone was like, huh. And we all had to spend the rest of class trying to clean it up.
Oh no. Oh no.
And it was a red Gatorade, so you could see it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh,
And it was like
God.
a couple weeks before graduation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes,
Of
that's
course it
why.
was.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. And I was just like,
Before
Trauma.
your graduation?
yeah.
Traumatized.
Yes. A couple weeks before my graduation.
Great. I couldn't remember if it just like was there like starting my junior year, if it was there my sophomore year. I couldn't remember.
The
That's why I
stain?
said that. No, the
What?
class. Not the stain.
Yeah.
The class. What?
Mm-hmm.
The stain. If it was your senior year, the stain was not there my sophomore year. 'Cause I'm only a year behind. I was only a year behind you.
The class? No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Are you okay? Just so it happened. I'm a little concerned.
Oh, just so much
I
happened.
don't even know.
I just.
But we're fine.
Everything's fine. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having an allergy issue.
It's fine.
I had like a weird like cough come up and I was trying really hard to not do it. I was like, like, it was bad.
Well, there's no wolf. You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, but you can't do that, you know?
Yeah. Like, that's what all the sniffliness is. It doesn't help that I've like laughed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which causes all of it to start coming out.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you know?
just, I'm going, like, my brain's like, oh, all these things are happening, and now my nose is itchy
Mhm.
and sad. Basically is where I was going with that.
It's good.
All's good. I just need to take allergy medicine.
Okay, okay.
It also just unlocked a memory.
Oh, God.
You didn't call me Katie Wedge. What did you call me? Cartier?
Yeah,
Yes.
Cartier.
Yeah.
I literally did that. I still do that.
You did that, and
I
then
haven't done it in this entire episode though,
And
which
then-
is kind of sad. But
Jaden started doing it after you started doing it, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Cartier.
A lot. A lot.
I would mispronounce everyone's names though on purpose because it was hilarious. Or my favorite is I can pronounce people's names without using like consonants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was the best. Like on field trips every time. Like, Eminem, Eminem,
Mm.
and you know that's exactly what
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
said was your name.
Yeah.
But yet,
It's just
did
like,
I say your name? Did I do it? Did I do it? Okay. You know, like you just accept it and you said here and everything's fine. Or, you know, the classic, meh,
Meh.
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 You could commute so much communication through meh.
This is true.
It's great. Did you know we make meh shirts?
Good.
We did.
Good.
We did since you left. Yeah, so we have meh shirts.
Ah, I love that.
The first definition is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh,
And then
good.
it says, definition 2 underneath it, it says C.co.
Good.
And it also says, like, it's a verb, it's a noun, it's like, like an adjective, it's
Adverb.
a preposition. It's like all these different things, like, all
Good.
these different moments that, like, all
Good.
across the shirt, because it's just mer, and then different pronunciations of mer, and, like, alternate spellings of mer, and then
Good.
it's what the
Yes.
students wanted. I said, this is hilarious.
Yes.
I love
So,
that.
yes. You probably, if you wanted to, you could probably get it, because of where we ordered it from. Fantastic.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
purchasing.
Mm-hmm.
Purchasing.
It's just in town, though. We have to get to the right place in town. So great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I'm trying to keep
Anyway.
those like two thoughts in my brain so I don't forget them for
Okay.
after the episode.
Oh,
No,
after?
after the episode one.
Mhm.
Cause like I can't
No,
reveal details.
You're good. You don't have to. You're
Yeah.
good. You're good.
I'm
Don't
just-
worry.
All I want to say is the one I talk about very frequently with Dustin and with coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. It's cursed. I'm excited.
Nice.
Curse moment.
Nice.
Oh my god, hi. So,
Oh my
Okay,
God.
This just in. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Breaking.
It has
Breaking at
nothing
the
to do with high
podcast
school.
table. Okay, that's
Has
fine.
nothing to do with high school.
That's
has
fine.
to do with Sean.
Okay.
Good old Sean.
Sean.
Did he tell you his classmates think you're his dad?
No. No.
Yeah.
No, he's not said that. No.
Good.
No, but I could see how that could be the case.
There was something said in one of his classes where he mentioned you and then said something about our dad. And then one of his classmates was just like, wait, Dutko's your dad?
Oh no.
And he was like,
No.
and then
And now it's just
the
evolved.
student was just like, he's your dad. And he was like, what?
If I would have been in his situation, I would have rolled with that and been like, "Oh, you don't even want to know." Just trying to get going off, you know.
Oh, we have a coworker at work who everyone used to call him dad, and now it's only like a couple people that call him dad now. Dustin's one of them, and one day he goes up to one of our coworkers who's still in high school, and he was like, "Hey, did you know he's my dad?" And he came up and he was like, "Yeah, Dustin's my son. He's my good son." It was like clapping him on the shoulder and stuff. I don't know if this coworker still thinks that that's Dustin's dad.
Mhm.
I don't know if she still thinks that, but I hope not. And that's not his dad. His dad does
Fair
not work
enough.
with us.
Mhm.
His mom used to. His
Hmm.
dad does not.
Mhm.
So that inspired me.
I just remembered that. I was just like, that's a thing.
Good.
Happened.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
because that was
we-
like a while ago.
We talked about it on here, I think.
Maybe. I know we talked about it with Sean at one of the
Yeah.
various times you guys have come over. Maybe it happened the haunted night.
I think it did happen the haunted night.
Cursed.
Mm.
Cursed.
Moments, yeah.
Okay. Brain. I'm trying to get my brain going for something
Do you
else.
still have the
like-
questions? Okay.
Yeah. No. Brain gone.
Gone.
Well, we already
Well,
talked about like.
I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Even though I'm, it's fun. So let's talk not from school, but at the same time, like, what have you gained from school from your arts classes? That's what I would love to know.
Oh God.
As a person who's there and as an advocate, of course, and
Oh boy.
what would you say you've taken away from it? And don't just tell me, like grief. No.
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 I gained so
we don't
much.
talk about we don't talk about my freshman year of college.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh, I know. Freshman year.
Through the arts, I gained so much confidence, which, oof,
Yeah.
I had no confidence before. And then I gained so many friends that also helped with my confidence, because they're like, dude, you're so cool. And I'm just like, am I? Like, is that a thing? Like, I don't think so, but
Because
okay.
I'm a potato.
Yeah.
That's literally what you
I
would say in
that-
response all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was people, I would walk into the music room, and they'd be like, can't imagine. I'd be like,
Like I'm here.
I'm
here.
like, I gained so much knowledge, so much confidence.
Mhm.
That's,
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. No, that's good.
I feel
good
that.
answer.
Yeah.
Thanks.
the arts is needed.
Love that.
Yes. Yes.
Who cares about
100%.
sports and all that other stuff? Math,
Oh my
the
God.
arts, you need it.
Listen, we need sports too.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there. But like the fact that you're like all the other stuff, meh. Like, there are some essentials. I'm sorry, but I do want a building. Like being an architect who kind of has some idea. You know what I'm saying?
No. Arts
like-
above all that.
Oh gosh.
I mean, that's true. But
I don't know. Confidence definitely. Although my confidence has waned a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's just post-graduation of college jitters that I'm just like, I can't do anything now. I don't know where confident Hannah went. She's just gone. She's coming back though. She is eventually.
That's good.
I can feel it.
Mhm.
I don't know. Just a lot of like good bonds, I guess, with people, and like just general knowledge of music that made me appreciate what I like already had learned or knew previously, like actual song wise and like music making and like music playing wise, just growing that knowledge and appreciating it more. And of course, a lot of great bonds, which I mean, we knew each other before we were in music classes together, but we got closer through that and through book club. So
I just
I
remember.
made all sorts of friends.
Sorry.
Those are the things that you could keep taking with you all the time and keep using it. So it's good. I just thought I'd ask. It's fun.
And I don't know. Okay. The main reason I ever wanted to go to be a music teacher was because I was like, I want to like I love music. I want to spread like the love of music and make people appreciate music more. I am obviously not going for that now. And I mean, you know,
It's
but
okay. It's okay.
the tattoos, you know that. But
What does that have to do with it?
I got yelled at for having them by
yes.
a few people. Yeah, they were like, "You can't do that if you want to be a teacher," and I was like, "I know." And then I decided to be a writer.
No,
so
I hear you. Now.
it doesn't
Okay.
matter now.
I thought
Yeah.
you were trying to say the musician side of everything, and I'm going, yeah, no, classical musicians do have problems with that, but not usually. So, like,
Yeah, no, more the teaching aspect of it. Yeah. So I've just kind of accepted like that's probably not going to happen at least right now. But I don't know if I'd be a good teacher. Looking back at myself, I'm
one
like,
step at a time.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. If you do, great. If you don't, great.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like,
Do we need them? Yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, take your time and do whatever you need to do. It's okay.
If it's any reassurance, before I left my first school freshman year, there were a lot of people in the program with me, and most of them did not transfer to other music related programs. Only like 2 of them did. There was a solid like 29 people, I think, at least. Like, oh god, I don't know. There were a lot of freshmen that were music ed majors. So reassurance for music, because music is good, and the arts in general, but music bias.
And you still went into arts. I mean, writing is that 100%. You can't have theater without writing.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you could, but that's another story. Like,
I also
doesn't always mean that it's well structured.
Yeah.
But improv, you know. Anyway.
I also went into an arts program for college. Mine was TV production. Not as artsy as music, but from that I gained bossiness. Because I was a producer for actual news TV that actually aired.
Yay.
That was pretty fun. It's pretty cool. So I learned like leadership and whatnot through that, which was great fun. And I got mentored doing that. It was pretty cool.
I was going to say, you got the support to do it, but at the same time, they expect you to perform. Like, no matter what it is, like, you have to do the work.
Yeah.
It's not everybody else can do the work for you, or like you're a part of a team to just do the work. Like, you had to put in that work and that effort because of what happens. Like, just the way that it is, you know?
Did it for a year. For great.
Cute.
We stand TV production.
It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
My friends did it though. Good for them.
Yay. Good for Katie's friends.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
So how about them Yankees?
The Yankees. I know nothing about baseball.
I know nothing about sports.
I can tell you about football.
I'm glad that you know that they're a baseball team, though.
Yeah. Well,
very proud of that.
I know my dad's baseball team. I know. I shouldn't say a few other baseball teams. I know like 2 other ones. Because like I don't know, on the ranking of my dad's favorite sports, I think it goes football, hockey, baseball, basketball. I'm pretty sure. He doesn't even watch basketball that much anymore. But so I know some baseball things, kinda.
Okay, that's cool.
I was supposed to play softball at one point. I did not.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not a sporty person. I learned that the hard way.
No, I just did volleyball and it was great and I loved it so much. So much.
Volleyball's
so much
fun.
I would love to be able to have, you know, like a a men's volleyball,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but one step at a time. I have only so many other things I have to do. But
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
fair.
know, like I love volleyball. Love volleyball.
I also love volleyball. It's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Like I said, I know like
I also
nothing
feel like
else.
that's a music thing though too.
Volleyball?
Because
Yeah.
most of my music students are always like, you know, and I'm like, it's
That's
a good
true.
time.
Why
It's
did
a
we
good-
always play volleyball?
It's a good time. Like you
Yeah.
always chose that. Yeah.
Like
Mhm. Mhm.
the three sports of high schoolers: volleyball, football, hacky sack.
Ah.
Oh, hacky
Ah,
sack.
yes.
Too many of those.
Ah, yes, I see. Like, you know, like,
Too many of those were taken.
Mm.
Oh, they just kept bringing them back. There were just more. Endlessly more hacky sacks. I don't know where they got them from. Like, it's like they manifested.
they did not call them into being. No. Let alone that you kind of crabbed it too at the same time. Like both, like double hand is crab. I'm sorry. Okay, straight up is what you just did.
Sometimes I just be doing things and I don't know what's
Sometimes
what I'm doing.
I just be doing, you know.
I just-
like
I just kind
I
of
mean,
go.
that's
Oh.
okay, you know. But
Like,
with two hands.
crab rave. Iconic. I think I've played that video for you.
Oh, you have, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was one of the videos that traumatized Sean.
Yeah.
What sound does a crab make? Go.
It's my favorite crab sound. That's my favorite
Okay,
crab
okay,
sound.
that was good.
Like,
That
just like,
was good. My hands are.
yeah.
I don't know. Like I feel like it's making bubbles, but it's not. You know,
Yeah.
like a Krabby. You know, oh, love Pokemon, but like you know, like Krabby having a good time with all his
Krabby.
bubbles, like so cute. You know, so
Love
that's
Krabby.
fun. Mhm, that's
I
fun.
really loved your crab noise.
My brain.
This is yet another thing that I have done. I believe I probably done that to you in class before too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Just like my brain went, what?
What's a crab?
No, it did not. Woof.
What is even a crab?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh God.
Yep.
The crab.
Mhm.
Crabs are. I chased crabs on a beach once. Just giving you that information.
Why?
I don't know. My mom thought it would be fun.
Did
So
you
I-
get snapped?
No. She just ran around with the flashlight. She was like, "Hey, we gotta chase after the crabs," and I was like,
That's such
Okay.
a your mom thing to
"I
do.
know, I know. Trust me, I know." Oh. That was a moment. I don't know. This is what it's like every time. Just raw chaos. Raw chaos. At least I didn't have a stupid intro this time. I just said hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't feral or anything.
I'm always just here.
Yeah. Me too.
This is your
Potato
house.
101.
You just
Gotta
come to
show
my
up.
house,
Yeah.
hang out.
Show up.
Yeah,
Be there.
Mhm.
it's fine. Everything's fine. My brain has run out of stuff to say.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's good.
All is good.
It's funny.
All is good.
Okay.
Do you have any thoughts in your brain?
Not often.
Not often.
Huh.
Yeah.
Only thoughts are Sean still sings the songs that you gave him for the yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You probably know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
For the singing lessons.
Uh huh.
He still sings them all the time. And I'm like,
Good.
okay.
Good.
That's it.
Stand Sean.
Sean's great.
I don't know where to go from here. I've lost all thought in my brain. I had like 3 things written down. I think we tackled all of them pretty well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't
good.
know.
I'm not a lineman, so I don't really know.
So
Brace
I
it coming
like.
at me.
So now I'm just kind of like blabbing
Mm-hmm.
and rambling.
And that's fine.
Two things I do best.
Superior rating. Superior rating. What is it? 4 stars. 4 stars. 5? Not quite. There's always room for improvement. 5, 4 stars.
All I do is ramble. All I do is ramble. It's fine.
Listen, all I do is win, no matter
Matter
what.
Oh, I think about that song too much.
Isn't
Like,
it
way
scary?
too much.
I know.
Like,
I haven't thought about that song in forever.
I think about it too much. There are a few songs that
I'ma
have
kill it.
like
Done. Conversation's finished now. Thank you.
That's often what my purpose is on this show. Just end it. End it.
There are a few songs that have like a chokehold on society that I still think about, such as Gangnam Style and All I Do Is Win. Like, what? Why? Like, I don't know. Gangnam Style blowing up was such a weird like period of time. Vivid memory, because I was in 7th grade when that happened. Vivid memory of this kid showing up in a Slender Man outfit, which also speaks to the time that this happened. To our fall dance, and we all did Gangnam Style. And we had like a conga line. I don't know. It was weird. Catholic school realness here. Slender Man outfit. Conga line. Gangnam Style. Cursed.
Yeah, it seems
Very cursed.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the one vivid memory I have of Gangnam Style. I think about it too often.
Cursed memory, or is it just a cringe?
I'm not
That's the
sure
question.
anymore.
Oh, okay.
I remember it's Gangnam Style. During Anything Goes, back to that.
Oh, of course.
So, who was it? It was one of the light people, I think.
Yeah.
They were just like, look up the lyrics to that. And I was like, what? This was before I got into K-pop. And they was like, look up the English lyrics to that. And I was like, why? And they're like, do it. It's not even like someone I was friends with. And I was like, okay. So I looked it up and I was like, okay.
I have a feeling I know exactly who that was, too. Like, there are 3 options in my brain. I'm pretty sure I know who it was.
I don't even remember his name.
Oh, yep, okay. That tells me who it was then. That tells me who it was
just,
then.
like, in the music hallway, just, like, look it up, and I was like,
Okay.
I don't even, like, know you. Like, what do you want?
Why are you...
Do you even go here?
What? Why are you confronting me in the hallway to look at the lyrics to Gangnam Style?
Like, we ain't friends, what?
That was a moment.
Gangnam Style or me?
All of it.
Yo.
Just Gangnam Style. And it's making a comeback. That's the weirdest part. On TikTok. Like...
It shouldn't.
No.
It's not. Stop
It's-
talking, pretending like you know. No, it's not. It's not.
Like, and I don't mind Psy.
Some
like,
people turn an eye. You're welcome. I'll try it wrong way.
Like, I don't mind Psy. His teasers for whenever someone has a comeback, they're great. They're funny. Like, but Gangnam Style was a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, Gentleman, which didn't have the same level of, like, popularity, but it was still very popular. Like, I remember hearing that on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was weird. It was a good time, but it was weird. I don't know.
I remember playing on the Just Dance. Size got it from my daddy or something like that.
Yeah.
And I played it, and Sean was like, "Shut it off." I was just like, she was like, "What?"
Shut it up.
Good.
In such a whispered hush.
Yeah.
We support it. We support
No,
it.
we
It's
didn't.
fine.
No,
No, we
apparently
support
they
Sean.
didn't. Oh,
We
we
support
support. Oh,
Sean.
that. Oh, okay.
Sean's an icon.
Yeah. That's fine. I don't know. I'm just kind of going now. Yeah.
You lost the game. Just.
How mean.
That's
You had to
rude.
bring it up. Wow, way to go.
I remembered it, so now you both lose.
Wow.
Unfortunate. It's been like a month since I last lost, because there's this girl that I went to college with. She shares a post like every so often that she's like, "You just lost the game. You probably forgot about it. Now you lost it." Like, man, I forgot about that.
That's from-
You're right. And now I've lost again.
Was it from like middle school?
Yes. 100%.
Why?
I don't know. For fun.
Go back even further, probably.
What is? I remember
Middle school for us.
the first time
Yeah,
I
for
heard
you,
it.
Yeah.
The first time I heard it was cheerleading camp from middle school. And they was like, you want to watch the game? And I was like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
I tried to explain that to so many people and no one understood.
Is it just like a here thing? What is it? Is it like a...
No,
Everyone
it's
knows.
a thing.
Oh, no, it's a thing.
Many places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Many places as in, like, the world. No, America.
It's at least an American thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said it to somebody that I was
I feel
in
like it
college
would have been
with.
something that started in Norway, though. Like, just
Norway.
because it would start there, go to Germany, be like, yeah, what's up? And then all of a sudden we come over to America. It's like, oh, really? Way to go. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, games. Of course. What? Oh, my God, I lost it. Oh, didn't know. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't believe you just reminded me of that.
I said it to someone I went to college with, and they were like, what the heck is that? And I was like, you don't know the game? And they're like, not a clue. And I was just like,
Unfortunate.
Trash.
It,
No, just kidding. No.
it reminds me, that takes me back to middle school because it reminds me of poking people on Facebook.
oh, my time.
Not fun. Not fun. Poke wars.
Poke wars were a time. Yes.
They were. I had a very long
I was in
poke
college
war.
during that time.
Yeah, I had a very long poke war going on with someone that it's the person that I mentioned last episode. I think where I was like, I don't know if he's I don't know what he's doing, but I know he's alive because he messaged me last year. Yeah, we had a long poke war going on, and then he would message me when I didn't poke him back after a certain amount of time and get mad at me. He was like,
Yes.
"You need to do it back."
Yes. I remember poke war going on with, who was it? It was,
Oh no.
I don't want to say his name, but
Okay.
he would be like,
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, his name's my name too.
And I just like wouldn't do it back and be like, hey,
You have to poke back.
you have to. And I'd be like, why? And he'd be like, poke me back. Like, okay,
Fine.
I did it.
Just for your immediate sensation of, nah.
It was
Weird. That was a weird moment.
yeah.
Oh. Oh. And that was like 10 years ago.
Oh,
Like
Farmville.
that's- Oh, Farmville.
Oh.
Oh, I loved Farmville. I had all of them. I had Farmville, Petville, Cityville. Had all of them. It was a
Cruella
moment.
de Vil.
Listen, I didn't have a lot of friends in middle school, so I relied on Farmville. And I would always send my mom requests to send me, like, more whatever. Like, oh god, what was it? Like, wood and stuff. I would be like, oh, please send it to me. She'd be, like, fully at work, and I'd just be like, send it to me when you get home, please. Yeah. I had a big Neopets phase then, too. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
I was gonna say Neopets is even older than that.
I
remember Neopets. I had, I think
Yeah.
it was a Lupin. I think it's what I had. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the same account since like 2011. It's, yeah. I had a moment with Neopets.
I'm pretty sure mine would be like 2000 if I were did anything from it. I just remember always trying to get the fairies and releasing the fairy out of the bottle because I thought something would happen and like nothing really ever happened. Well, I was like, I worked so hard to get somebody.
Nothing.
It was
Just
tragic.
nothing.
No, it was tragic.
Did you ever play Neopets?
No.
Man.
Wolf.
Yeah. Did you play Club Penguin?
Briefly.
Oh, I spent
I've
so
more-
much time on
I've
Club
more
Penguin.
played Wizard 101.
Oh,
That was my game.
my mom wouldn't let me play that. I tried to play World of Warcraft. Like, I remember that. I played RuneScape a lot. I was a big RuneScape fan when I was 7. I played it a lot when I was like 7, 8. I should not have been allowed to, but I did.
Gotcha.
I did. Yeah. RuneScape. Listen to music I shouldn't have listened to when I was 7 or 8. Yeah.
We all have those moments. Listen,
Oh.
it's okay.
Oh, we do.
I remember trying to play Doom. Okay. That was a time. And then like, we got to a certain level and I was like, I can't anymore. This is too scary. Like, I was too
Valid.
scared. I had to tap out. Me, 5th grade, done. It was like, this is too far. It was
Too much.
It was a part of like a ROM that you got of like a variety of different games and that it would unlock and you'd be like, what? My goodness. And it wasn't even like the whole game.
Yeah.
But we got to a certain level, and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, not a fan.
You know.
Goodbye.
And then when I was seeing people who were like, it's coming out again, I was like, fun times. Good for them. You know, clap.
Yeah. I used to like, we would get like free channels on DirecTV all the time when I was with my parents, and when I was like young teenager-ish, I would always look for like the scary movies because I was like, my parents won't let me watch this, so I'll watch them. And I watched Final Destination 5, and spoiler alert, I think that's the one where the girl does gymnastics, she steps on a tack, and then like it's just bad, and it just gave me a huge fear. I was like, no more. I was like 12.
Out of everything in that movie, she's just, that's the one.
I think she breaks her back too. Like she steps on the tack and like, I don't know what happens, but she like breaks her back or something, and
those movies
I couldn't do it.
Scarred an entire generation.
Log truck, can't follow log truck.
Yeah,
cannot. Dustin makes fun of me for it.
We're passing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Always. He's like, Hannah, it's just a movie. Like, I don't care.
but it could
Just
have.
because you weren't scarred of it doesn't mean doesn't mean I'm not.
Like, no.
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 I should not have snuck around and watched Final Destination 5 on free TV channels when I was 12. Sorry, Mom.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's fine. Any other thoughts?
She gone.
Any other thoughts? We've been here for an hour and a half. That's what I've got. Does not feel like it, but.
Any other thoughts? Anything goes.
Yeah.
That's the thought.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
typo.
Mhm.
That was, that was a moment.
Yes. You know, in general, it's just nice to be able to come together.
Yeah.
And be able to listen and to talk and just be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And to think back of the past, but at the same time, like, you know, we are who we are, and it's just fun. And very proud of you two for still trying to do your thing. So having your podcast live, I'm not gonna lie, kind of hilarious. I enjoy it. So, you know, thank you for asking me to come.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it. And, you know, I'll do it again sometime if you want to.
Of course.
So that's cool.
And
Yeah.
we'll be better prepared. With, besides me typing like 3 short notes on my Word document, like half an hour before, like, okay, this is
Listen,
what we
just
need to
because
talk
I was your teacher doesn't mean you have to think that you have to be prepared for a project. Like,
I-
no, it's good.
Like, I always try to prepare when I don't know what to talk about. Like, we have a whole, like, Google Doc for the second episode we ever did of the podcast, and it's, like, full of all these questions and topics that we wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We only talked about like 7.
Yeah. It's fine.
We should go
fine.
back to that.
We should.
Go
Re-answer all the
those ones.
questions. Oh, God. Oh, God. We talk, like, I don't know. I just
I hear
kind of
you.
go. I just kind of
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Rambles. Chaos.
It's always chaos.
Always. But of course, thank you for coming. And thank
You're
you
welcome.
for participating in the Chilled Society.
You're welcome.
Woo. Is that where we're ending it, or do you want to say bye or anything?
Gotta do the shout out for the week.
Okay, shout out of the week.
Missouri.
Again?
Did we do that one?
Yeah, we did Missouri last week, I think.
I thought we did Buffalo.
No, I think we did Missouri.
Well, fine. We're shouting out Buffalo then.
Okay, shout out
Darn.
Buffalo, New York. It's like the way it's lined up, it's right on the dot of Buffalo, so we know that it's someone from Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
So, or from the area at least. Maybe you're from Orchard Park or somewhere else. I don't know. But Buffalo. Shout out.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Do you have anything?
Have great.
Have great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Nailed it.